Hi everyone, and welcome you all to another episode of Identity in 15 powered by WSO2 Identity Server. So for today's sessions, we're going to discuss about how you can customize WSO2 Identity Server's login page according to your preferences. So this is actually something that many of you guys requested from us. Uh, so first of all, let me first introduce myself. My name is Nipuni Paris, and I'm a software engineer at WSO2 Identity and Access Management team. Um, so before going into today's session, there are a couple of things I wanted to remind you guys in case if you are new to this series. So as you know, WSO2 Identity Server is a free and open source CIEM solution. So please feel free to go to our website and check it out and read about it more to understand what features or services that we offer. We have added the link in the description to our website. Also, if you come across any concerns or questions during the sessions, please feel free to drop them in the live chat so that I can take them at the end of the session. And also there are a couple of teammates that are joining with us today, so they may be there to help you out right away. Okay, let's get started with today's demo. So when it comes to customizing the default styles of Identity Server web apps, there are actually a couple of approaches you can follow. The very first one would be to override the default theme that we have implemented for these web apps. So we actually showed how to do this to you guys in one of our previous episodes. We have also added the link to that video in the description. Please go check it out so that you can get an idea about this approach too. And the next one would be to introduce your own sub-theme. So we'll hopefully do a session to cover this as well in one of the future episodes. Last one would be to use extensions. So this is specifically more applicable only for the JSP-based applications that are deployed in the identity server. So since we are talking about customizing the styles of the logging page today, we're gonna be using this third and final approach because obviously it is a JSP-based application. Uh, Okay, so let's get into the demo. So this is our default logging page that we ship with the web app. So for those of you guys who are not much familiar with the folder structure of the identity server distribution pack, I'll quickly show you where this authentication or the logging page application actually locates in the identity server distribution, right? So if you open up a WSO2 identity server distribution pack, you will see a folder structure like this. So in here, go to repository folder, and here you will find the deployment folder. And in the deployment folder, you will find the server. So under the server, you will find all the web apps that are deployed in the identity server itself. So for today's sessions, we're going to be talking about this authentication endpoint web app, right? So in order to customize the default styles of this authentication endpoint web app, the very first step you would want to do is to create a new folder called extensions under this authentication endpoint folder, right? Okay, then the next step would be to go into this includes folder and copy this header.jsp file into your extensions folder. Why you would want to do this is because we have included all the CSS styles that are required in the logging page in this header.jsp itself. So let me quickly open this up in my VS Code. So as I said, you can see all the internal styles that we have used in the login page under this header.jsp file. So for you to customize all these styles according to your preferences or maybe the theme of your organization, you just have to make changes in these CSS attributes. So before doing that, you will have to again include the resource bundle of the I18 module so that the login page supports the localization, right? So for you to do that, there are couple of JSP files you need to include in this header.jsp file. So make sure to add these or include these two files called localize.jsp and init-url.jsp files in your header.jsp file, right? So if you refresh it, you can see there's no change. So suppose you want to change the background color of that login page, right? So just to show you how simply you can do this, I'll quickly add a new background color here and save it. And if you refresh the login page, you can see the changes that you made in that header.jsp file is reflected right away in this login page. You don't have to redeploy the web app or restart the server. So that's pretty much it you have to do when it comes to customizing the styles. So just to show you guys to what level you can elevate this login page, I have created a sample login page for a hypothetical fashion boutique. So let me quickly uh, replace this extensions folder with the one I've created already. So as you can see, uh, we have changed the opacity of this form container, and we have changed the background color of these input fields, and we have also changed the colors of these links and buttons, and on top of that we have changed the background image of this particular login page so that their customers would actually get the purpose of their business right away at a glance. And also this is very appropriate if you like want to mask the fact that your customers are redirected back to a third party IDP when they are logging into maybe your portal or even your website. So that's also we have, as you can see, we have replaced the WSO2 identity server logo with their own organization's logo. So let's see how you can do that. So in my extensions folder, you can see there's a file called product.title.jsp. Where you can find this is, if you look into the includes folder again, you will find a, JSP file called product-title.jsp. So in case if you want to replace the identity server's logo, all you got to do is copy and paste this file into the extensions folder, just like I have done, and replace the product logo, maybe an SVG, or if you're using a PNG or a JPEG, you can use an image tag and link it here. And just like that, you can replace this identity service logo and use your own organization's logo. That's pretty much it for today's sessions, guys. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to take them now. So let me first check if there are any unanswered questions in the live chat. Um, there's one question from Carlos. We can put the logging page out of WSO2 and consume the REST APIs for the authentication. Yes, how WSO2 can manage the second authentication? Yeah, so Carlos, of course, you can use the logging page out of WSO2, but when it comes to using the REST APIs, you might have to do some code level changes. And also when it comes to multi-factor authentication, so that of course depends on the service provider you created for whatever the application that you use. Yeah, I'll wait for another few minutes. So in the meantime, yeah, I don't think we have questions. Yeah, so in the meantime, if you guys come across any issue while trying it out yourselves, please feel free to join our Slack channel and drop us a message. We'll be happy to help. And we have also shared the link for the Slack channel in the description. Also, guys, please give us your feedback and suggestions on how we can improve these sessions. And also let us know what you guys would like to see us cover in the future sessions. Yeah. So since there are no more questions, I think we can wrap this up. So before I leave, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter so that you will hear the latest updates from us. Okay then, thanks for joining in and hope to see you guys in the next episode of Identity in 50. Till then, stay safe and take care.